Imagine a world where economic forecasts resemble weather predictions, sometimes accurate, often surprising. Now picture Russia standing tall amidst a storm of international sanctions and geopolitical tensions, not just surviving but thriving, outpacing the economic growth of the G7 nations combined. Welcome to Geoland, the epicenter for dissecting the globe's most intriguing economic phenomena. If today marks your first journey with us, hit subscribe and turn on notifications to navigate through the complexities of global economics together. Our quest today? To unravel the mystery of Russia's economic resilience. In an era where sanctions were expected to be the knockout punch, Russia dances in the rain of economic adversity, charting a course of growth that defies expectations. How? Why? And what does it mean for the global stage? We're diving deep into Russia's strategy, the global implications, and the nuanced dance of economics and politics. Fasten your seatbelt. We're exploring beyond the headlines into the heart of an economic anomaly. Stay with us as we unfold the story of resilience, adaptation, and growth against all odds, a narrative that challenges the very foundations of economic predictions. Setting the stage for an economic showdown. In the tapestry of recent global events, the conflict in Ukraine emerges as a dark thread, weaving a narrative of tension and turmoil. Against this backdrop, an international chorus of sanctions aimed at Russia sought to isolate and pressure its economy into submission. The expectation was clear. These financial and trade penalties would severely cripple Russia's economic vitality, signaling a sharp downturn for its financial future. Yet the reality that unfolded tells a different tale. Far from crumbling under the weight of international disapproval, Russia's economy displayed an unexpected resilience, even growth, sparking a wave of curiosity and analysis. How did an economy seemingly cornered by the global community find a pathway to not just survive but thrive? This segment delves into the initial stages of the conflict and the sanctions' onset, setting the stage for an economic drama that defies conventional wisdom. We'll explore the arsenal of sanctions deployed by the West, aiming to unravel the economic fortitude Russia has shown in the face of such adversity. As we peel back the layers of this economic intrigue, we'll contrast Russia's performance with that of the G7 nations, traditional beacons of economic stability and growth. This comparison not only highlights the unique position Russia has carved out in the global economic landscape, but also prompts a deeper investigation into the mechanics of economic resilience and adaptability. Join us as we trace the outlines of this unexpected economic narrative, seeking to understand the interplay of sanctions, conflict, and economic strategy in a world where geopolitical tensions often dictate financial fortunes. The secret drivers of Russia's economic surge. As we navigate through the complex web of international economics, the spotlight turns to the core elements that have fueled Russia's surprising economic ascent amidst a landscape marred by sanctions and geopolitical strife. This journey into the heart of Russia's economic resilience uncovers a strategic playbook of diversification, innovation, and adaptation. Firstly, we delve into the strategic pivot Russia made towards diversifying its trade partnerships and energy exports. With traditional markets in the West becoming inaccessible due to sanctions, Russia turned its gaze towards the East and South, forging new alliances and trade routes. This move not only cushioned the blow from lost Western markets, but also opened up new avenues for growth, particularly through increased energy exports to countries less influenced by Western sanctions. The narrative then shifts to the domestic front, where Russia's economic policies have played a pivotal role in stabilizing and propelling the economy forward. Measures such as fiscal conservatism, support for domestic industries, and significant investments in technology have bolstered Russia's economic infrastructure, making it more self-reliant and less vulnerable to external pressures. Adaptation to sanctions emerges as another critical factor. Far from being a death knell, sanctions serve as a catalyst for Russia to enhance its self-sufficiency. This section explores how businesses and the government innovated to replace imports with domestic products and services, thereby stimulating local industries and reducing dependency on foreign entities. Furthermore, the military expenditure and the consequent war economy have had a paradoxical effect on Russia's economic dynamics. Increased military spending has driven demand in certain sectors, contributing to the economy's overall growth. However, this segment also poses critical questions about the sustainability and ethical implications of such a growth model. In weaving together these threads, we offer viewers a comprehensive understanding of the multifaceted strategies that have underpinned Russia's economic growth. This analysis not only sheds light on Russia's economic resilience, but also provides valuable insights into the broader themes of economic strategy and adaptability in the face of global challenges. The secret drivers of Russia's economic surge. The hidden vulnerabilities of Russia's growth. In the narrative of Russia's economic growth, a story that unfolds with resilience and strategic maneuvering, there comes a pivotal chapter that addresses the inherent challenges and limitations of this growth trajectory. As we delve deeper, it becomes crucial to examine the sustainability of Russia's economic model in the face of ongoing sanctions and geopolitical tensions. The exploration begins with the question of long-term sustainability. While Russia's economy has shown remarkable resilience, concerns loom about the reliance on energy exports and the potential volatility of global energy prices. This segment analyzes the risks associated with a mono-dimensional growth strategy and the implications for Russia's economic future should global energy dynamics shift unfavorably. Next, we turn our attention to the social and political impacts of Russia's economic policies. The drive towards self-sufficiency and military expenditure has undoubtedly contributed to economic growth, but at what cost? This part of the script scrutinizes the potential trade-offs, including impacts on the standard of living, social welfare, and political freedom. It probes the depth of these sacrifices and questions the balance between economic growth and social well-being. Furthermore, the dependency on energy exports is a critical vulnerability in Russia's economic armor. This segment investigates how this reliance exposes the economy to external shocks and market fluctuations, questioning the resilience of Russia's economic structure in the event of a significant downturn in global energy demand. Lastly, the script confronts the limitations of operating within an increasingly isolated international context. As sanctions persist and political tensions simmer, Russia faces challenges in accessing technology, capital, and markets critical for diversified economic growth. This isolation could hamper innovation and limit Russia's economic potential in the long run. Through a candid examination of these challenges and limitations, the script provides a balanced view of Russia's economic narrative, acknowledging the complexities and trade-offs inherent in navigating the global economic landscape. This thoughtful analysis invites viewers to consider the multifaceted nature of economic growth beyond the surface-level success stories. Russia's economic playbook against the G7 giants. In this segment, we pivot our focus to a comparative analysis between Russia's economic growth and that of the G7 nations, a collective emblematic of industrialized prosperity. This comparison not only sheds light on the stark differences in growth trajectories, but also offers insights into the underlying factors that contribute to economic resilience and vulnerability. We begin by highlighting the economic strategies employed by the G7 countries in the wake of global challenges, including the pandemic's aftermath, inflationary pressures, and geopolitical tensions. Despite their advanced economic structures and technological prowess, the G7 nations have experienced a more tepid growth rate compared to Russia. This section probes the reasons behind this disparity, exploring the diversity of economic policies, reliance on global trade, and the impact of socio-political factors on economic performance. As we delve deeper, the script draws attention to the critical areas where the G7 could glean lessons from Russia's experience. This includes the strategic diversification of energy sources and trade partnerships, the emphasis on domestic production and self-sufficiency, and the ability to adapt swiftly to external pressures. However, it also raises ethical and practical questions about the feasibility and desirability of replicating such strategies within the democratic and market-oriented frameworks of the G7 nations. Conversely, the narrative also explores the limitations of Russia's model from a G7 perspective, particularly the sustainability of an economy heavily reliant on energy exports and the potential long-term costs of political isolation and sanctions. This part of the script aims to foster a nuanced understanding of economic growth, highlighting that the path to resilience and prosperity is multifaceted and context-dependent. In drawing this comparative analysis to a close, we underscore the importance of innovation, policy flexibility, and international cooperation as cornerstone principles for economic growth. The script concludes with a reflection on the global economic landscape, suggesting that the future may belong to those who can navigate the complexities of international relations, environmental sustainability, and technological advancement. Through this comparison, viewers are invited to contemplate the broader implications of Russia's economic growth within the global context, encouraging a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness and diversity of global economic strategies. The quest for truth. As we draw the curtains on our exploration of Russia's economic resilience amid global challenges and its stark contrast with the G7's growth trajectory, we step back to reflect on the journey we've embarked upon. The narrative woven today delves deep into the fabric of global economics, revealing a complex picture of resilience, strategic adaptation, and the inherent challenges of sustaining growth in an unpredictable world. But beyond the layers of economic analysis and geopolitical discourse lies the spirit of Geoland, a channel dedicated to uncovering truths hidden beneath the surface of mainstream narratives. Geoland is not just a channel. It's a mission to shed light on the untold stories, the economic undercurrents, and the geopolitical shifts that shape our world, stories often overlooked or sidestepped by mainstream media. In a world where the pursuit of truth is often shadowed by prevailing narratives, Geoland stands as a beacon for those who seek a deeper understanding. Our commitment to delivering exclusive content is fueled by the belief that truth should not only be accessible but shared widely, challenging perceptions and encouraging critical thinking. The anonymity of Geoland is not a cloak of secrecy, but a mantle of freedom, allowing us to explore and share insights without restraint or bias. It is this freedom that enables us to dive into topics like Russia's economic strategies and their global implications with an unfiltered lens. Every view, every share, and every subscriber helps us in our mission to grow and improve, to bring more such stories to light. Your support is not just a contribution to a channel. It's a stand for the dissemination of truth and the enrichment of public discourse. As we conclude, we invite you to join us in this journey of discovery and understanding. Share this video, engage with our content, and help us spread the word. Together, we can build a community that values depth, analysis, and truth above all. Thank you for being a part of Geoland. Stay curious, stay critical, and above all, stay in pursuit of the truth. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep supporting the quest for knowledge that challenges the status quo.